Well, today I was going to do some warm starts, more or less, on some vehicles, but I decided not to because I have sea-foamed these two Oldsmobiles. But I thought I'd just give you guys a kind of a little bit of a view on how this stupid, idiotic contraption here that I made with these cinder blocks is actually faring out for me. As we can tell, still a lot of ground clearance. We lost a lot of snow yesterday and today with this mild temperatures that we've been getting. I guess probably this will be our January thaw. God, I hope not. They say it's supposed to be a real mild winter here for us in Ontario, and I really hope it is. I really do. Last year was a brutal winter, and well, you know, so I mean, there is still clearance there. I mean, if we do get a lot of snow, it probably will be backed up to the bumpers, no doubt, because, you know, I try and keep this clean as best I can, but that's easier said than done. So I'm not going to start these, so don't get your hopes up on that. I'm just not going to start them here today, but I'll give you guys a bit of a view of this. So I mean, this one here is an 86 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. It is a 4-door sedan, but it is not a Brougham. I got a hideous thumbtack job. It needs a new headliner done. I will send it away in the spring once I, you know, get these vehicles kind of mobile again. I'm not going to fart around with this stuff in the snow, in the cold either. So this one here has a 305 with a 3-speed transmission. So I mean, there it is there. 112,000 kilometers on it. Mileage, I don't know what that would really fare out to. I don't know, 80, 90,000 miles. So anyway, not a lot of mileage. Third owner vehicle with this. Yeah, so apparently the old lad was trying to sell it for a while and nobody came and bought it. And well, then I discovered it was available and I snatched it up. So good shape. I mean, it's in really good shape. So I sea-foamed it. I dumped some sea foam in the carburetor. So I was actually going to start this, and then I thought to myself, it's like, wait a second, I just dumped sea foam in here, and then if I start it, it's just going to burn off. So this one here is a 85 Oldsmobile Delta 88 Royale Brougham, and I have the keys to the station wagon too. But anyway, like I say, like, none of them are moving anywhere. The station wagon isn't on blocks either. But like I say, lots of ground clearance. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I mean, it looks stupid. But I mean, if stupid works, I mean, that's a bonus, right? So, got a bunch of Tim cards for Christmas, and now my pocket is full of Tim Hortons gift cards. There we go. So anyway, nothing fancy about this. I didn't get a vinyl top on it. I cleaned the snow off of it, but I mean, this Delphi paint, it really holds up good. You know, it does have some whatchamacallit, orange peel in it. I didn't really finesse it. I didn't spend a lot of time on it. I didn't adjust my regulator. I think I was spraying it around 25 psi, which is a little too high. Now I know a lot of people are going to be narking. Wait a second, there's actually a battery in this. All right, that has one of those cheap batteries. Actually, the battery that's in here is done. That's why I left it in here, but I'm actually shocked that it has a little bit of power on it. See, that's how things get forgotten about around here. So anyway, this one was seafoam too, so I'm not going to start it. But anyway, this has a 307 Oldsmobile in it. You know, fantastic vehicle. It's not very quick, I'm not going to lie. It's, you know, a big tank. There's 2.5 tons of Detroit Pride sitting here on a, you know, on a frame and 4 rubber tires. It moves good enough for a speeding ticket. I'm not going to lie about that, but yeah, it's not the quickest thing that I've ever owned. But then again, you know, I don't drive these things to abuse them either. You know, they're just grocery getters, more or less. So like I say, I didn't put anything back together. There's supposed to be a piece that goes in here, and I haven't put it back on, mainly because there's no sense until I get a vinyl top put on it. And well, that hasn't been done yet. So so yeah, this one here has a 307 Olds V8. That one has a 305. It moves pretty good. The gearing with those 3 speeds, I find they giddy up and go a little faster than those 4 speeds. That's personally my opinion on it anyhow, but I mean, it is what it is. like I say, I don't drive them for speed. I drive them for comfort and enjoyment. So, yeah, pretty sure that battery won't do nothing. But anyway, I'm almost tempted to try it. So yeah, I painted that air breather with that Delfleet paint. I wasn't sure if it was going to last or not because it's not really heat paint. But I figure the air breather shouldn't get too hot. It'll get hot in the summertime. Don't get me wrong on that. But I mean, so far it's lasting all right. But like I say, we play that by the few years anyway. This one here I never painted. Actually, you know what? I never even cleaned the engine bay. This was all like oiled and stuff, and I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. So, see if that battery has enough power to unlock doors. Oh yeah, just ever so slowly they go up. So, I mean, not bad. You know, I miss driving this car. Like I haven't gone anywhere with it at all this year. You know, opera lamps, they do work. I don't know if I'd be able to show you guys or not, but we'll see. I didn't put the rear view mirror back on because this stud here is actually too big for the original rear view mirror to go on, so rather than playing with it, I'm going to get the guys that installed this windshield to do it. Oh, she looks pretty dead. Charge light won't even illuminate. Ha! Deader than dead. Now the dinger box won't even go. Unless I can't hear it over in that neighbor's truck. Give you guys a little bit of a view with the lights on, maybe, just for something different. Quality Ford product running over there, about 4,000 RPM. There you go. Deader than snuff, but anyhow. But yeah, so anyway, 307 Olds in this one. 305 in this one. I think what I'll do is I'll lock it. I don't know if you can see those opera lamps or not. You kind of can. Hard to catch it on the camera. It's still too bright outside. They don't emit a lot of light, that's for sure. Anyway, not like those LED things that kids are putting in them now. Kind of depressing to see that. And there we go. Well, power door locks still work. Probably should grab that battery, but you know what? It's screwed, so I'm not even going to bother. And as for this one, yeah, like I said, this one here, what's the mileage on that? I don't even remember. I think I had 117,000 on this guy. I drove it a lot to the hospital when my father was ill, and well, anyway, I won't go into that. This is the second Christmas where I don't get to spend Christmas with him, and now he doesn't get to see his grandchild either, which is unfortunate, but anyway. So we'll just kind of give a quick peek at this one. No, nothing fancy. The seats aren't all that, you know, pretty to look at. I mean, it's not a Brougham, like I say. It's just a plain Jane model, but it does have power windows and stuff. It needs new tires because the belts are done, and the tires in the back, and it vibrates. It shakes quite a lot. Now the mechanic, I took it to the garage to have them rebalance them, and they were out, but still it never remedied the situation. It needs new tires, just as simple as that. Hood ornament fell apart too. I mean, that sucks. You know, I have tons of them, but I just haven't had time to go looking in the garage loft, and you know, at some point I will. I'll go grab them. But, you know, that's save that job for another day. So, back end of the car. This one here. Breaks my heart to see them outside again, but at least with the ground clearance, this stupid thing that I've done here with these cinder blocks, hopefully it'll just, you know, keep everything dry the way it's supposed to be. I'll do the best I can this winter maintaining the lot and keeping the snow off the vehicles, even though that's difficult with a job and a baby and all that, but you know, I do the best I can. There we go. Well, here's the trunk. Nothing in it, you know. I don't put anything in these. I just, you know, I don't use them for nothing. You know, got a full-size spare. I don't know what it would ride like. Looks like a truck tire on there, to be completely honest. Rough Rider. Got one of these windshield things too. Never used it, but I mean, it would definitely prevent some of the sun from beating the snot out of the carpets or in the dashboard. But you know, the UV rays isn't very strong this time of year. This here is just spare taillights. Now, of course, I started running out of room in the garage loft, so I started just keeping spare parts in the trunk of vehicles now. So what I was going to do with these, I was going to actually taillight tint the hell out of these taillights, and then if I didn't like them, I'd have a spare set where I could just put them back, those ones in the car, and then just keep taillight the tinted ones just for show or whatever. Chrome's in good shape on them too, so I don't know. The police don't really harass you with stuff like that around here. I know in the States it might be a big no-no, but anyway, might just leave them stock, who knows. Ordered this online. It was actually a thing on a Facebook page that I follow, and I saw it and I was like, you know what, I need one of those. So I started creeping the comment section, and somebody had posted a link to it off of a website that I never bought before, and it's not Wish, it's another one. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, this car is well oiled. There's no rust on it anywhere. The bottoms of the doors are in mint shape. Got a little bit of water in the door there. It's dripping a bit, but you know, absolutely fantastic automobile. I miss driving it. I parked it not shortly after Thanksgiving, I believe. Oh, look at that. Like, the keys fell out of my pocket and just look at that. They just landed right there on the door latch mechanism there. Anyway, so anyhow, gave these vehicles the proper car care they deserve before I parked them. I gave them a good coat of wax, and I did sea foam to both of them. I think I even did the station wagon too. They're not going nowhere for the winter. So, got a little bit of a break there in the taillight, or the marker housing there. I guess the stone would have hit it. Typical, you know, it happens. So, like I say, lots and lots of ground clearance under there. That's what we want. I